Hey everybody, this is John from Rad Relics, and I'm back again to make another video. This is going to be a pretty helpful video for anyone who might be new to eBay. I've got 5 tips for you guys for items that you probably shouldn't be. Well, I'm definitely going to say it. You shouldn't be selling these items on eBay, because if you do, they're going to come along and they're going to spat your hand, and if you do it too much, they're going to take away your right to sell on eBay, and nobody wants that because everybody wants to make that money, and I know I want to make that money, and I have had my hands smacked a couple times for doing these things right here. And the first thing is illegal or prohibited items. And these are items that are like drugs, weapons that are prohibited. Sometimes you might be able to sell it in one country and not the other. Like there are certain rules on selling sharp, pointy items to overseas. You can't sell them in England, and on our side of the pond you can. And there's other items such as counterfeit goods, like the old counterfeit handbags, and just anything that is considered illegal. You don't want to sell it. Definitely want to stay far away from it. The next item are digital items. These are items that you can not take physical possession of because they're digital. Some of these things can be like cards. Other things are like if you play, like I play World of Warcraft, and you can get gold. Like you can work on the game, get gold, and you can sell it. Well, you're not supposed to, but people were selling these items, weapons and stuff like that, on eBay, and you can't take physical possession of them, so eBay does not want these items to be sold on their website. I'm not necessarily sure why video games don't want people making money. I think that like it would be a good idea, but I don't know, maybe there's a reason. I don't know. It says that it can be against eBay's policies. They prefer tangible goods. They definitely want you to sell physical items, and some digital products may be difficult to verify. So definitely stay away from digital items on eBay. And the next one you would think would be pretty, you know, like, hey, that's a no-brainer, but it's restricted or expired food or beverages. Now, let me tell you, there is a huge collector market out there for expired foods, just the packaging and stuff. I guess for nostalgic purposes that people will actually collect these items, but I find it to be odd and off-putting. And if you look online, there are a whole bunch of videos out there where people actually eat this stuff. Like they might take a Pepsi Cola from like the 1990s and they'll actually drink it. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Not my thing, but hey, if you want to eat old Cheetos, go ahead. But definitely, you know, selling certain types of foods, especially those that are perishable, you definitely, you know, like expired or not properly labeled, it definitely may be restricted or prohibited on eBay, and that's with good cause. The next one here is one that I've actually got in trouble for a couple of times, and it's used cosmetics and personal care items. And eBay has restrictions on these because of the FDA. The FDA says that's a big no-no for selling like lipstick that's already been used, fingernail polish. But the one that I thought that was really weird and a lot of people do not know about, and that is even sealed cosmetics such as perfumes can be restricted and prohibited. You're not supposed to sell them unless they are brand new, and it's because these items, they are within direct contact of the body, and that can create all kinds of safety concerns for individuals who are, you know, selling and using these products. Here's a weird story. I know a YouTuber that used to go dumpster diving, and they would dig out used cosmetics, and then they'd have an auction, and they'd sell all of these cosmetics off to other people. And there's Facebook groups out there dedicated to this. And here's the thing, they're not lying to people. Like, everyone knew this stuff was used, and like, people just didn't care, which is really, really weird to me. The last one that we're going to talk about is recalled items, and I have gotten myself in trouble a couple times again with this one. There's this one daggum Corel coffee pot that you put on the stove, and apparently it had some issues. They were recalled back in the 1970s, and I have found several of those, and they're worth a lot of money. But there's other items that are prohibited, like lawn jarts, because somebody was killed using these they were using the lawn jarts. Something bad happened, and if you can think of any more items that should be on this list, even on the recalled section, but anywhere on this list, let me know down below, because I am definitely curious as to other items. I know the clackers, remember the clackers, like they would explode and you'd get shards in your eye. But the reason why a lot of these items are not able to be sold anymore is because there's a lot of regulatory agencies that are out there that says, no, you can't sell these items anymore, and eBay has to be careful. One of the big ones, that this is your bonus here, and eBay is actually in the process of being sued for billions of dollars because they were actually allowing the products to be sold on their website, and it was emissions delete or defeat systems that would allow diesel vehicles to like bypass some emissions settings so that they would get either better gas mileage. So there has to be some kind of financial benefit to it, and eBay allowed thousands of these to be sold on their website, so they are now in the process of being sued. So before listing any item on eBay, it's definitely crucial to review all of eBay's policies and their guidelines. Additionally, certain categories may have specific rules, so be sure to check their guidelines for specific types of items that you plan to resell. Always stay updated on eBay's policies, as they may change over time. Who knows what eBay is going to do tomorrow. So I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Thank you very much. If you like this video, go down below and be sure to hit that thumbs up button and maybe subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys have a good evening, and God bless.